Our guest is...
Markoragon.
That would be you, sir. There you go, sir. Yes. So what's on the agenda today, Lion? So what we got? We're batting ball, and hopefully we don't get our nuts involved.
Well, Marky here, from my understanding, is a VRChat TikToker.
Ooh, yep. TikToker, huh? So he plays tic-tac-toe?
What are they?
Is that what you're trying to tell me?
Oh, yeah, that's exactly how it
plays
is.
tic-tac-toe? Is what you're Oh, okay. I just want to make sure I get my story right. I want to make sure he plays
Professional
tic-tac-toe.
tic-tac-toe.
So you... Are you X's or O's? Are you X's or O's? I just want to know which one you play.
O's.
Okay, he's an O. He's an O player, folks. Okay, gotcha.
Ah, so you prefer the curved line.
I do, yes.
Oh, that's the only line.
Curved line. Ooh.
So what got you into TikTok and doing all that side of things? Like, how'd you get started with that?
So basically, like, it kind of personal things at home a little bit. So I kind of got, like small family things, and I kind of got really down at one point, and I kind of needed to have another output. So I have to play guitar, play video games, but I wanted to kind of do something different. And VRChat I did have at the time, but I do have, and I did like a lot of the furry content on TikTok.
Okay.
So I kind of thought I could maybe try my hand at this. I've never had any experience making content before, and I thought, it's a lot of nice people. And from what I gathered, it was a very collective, very community-based sort of system. So I thought, let's put out some videos and see what happens, And bottom line, that's it.
Oh,
now I make TikTok content, and I enjoy it.
So,
hey,
as long as you start with me, I'll keep. I'll yeah. Just if you don't like me, just tell me to go away. No harm. No harm.
Tell you to go away. If you're going out, going away, would you bring me back some Chinese food? I'm hungry. Okay, no problem.
don't worry.
Okay, no problem.
Well, from the other side of the screen over there's a fancy little X button in the upper right-hand corner of your screen. If you don't like what you see, there's a fun little button up there. It'll make everything go away. So
it's over there, folks. Way over there. Way over there. Way over there in the tree line.
I can't quite hear. I can't quite.
Oh, it's over there.
Throw rocks at it. You might hit it. Okay, got you.
Raptor, you're spot off. Maybe we could throw you and you can push the button for him.
No! Fuck you ain't throwing my ass! Fuck that! No! No.
Throw your tail at it. Throw your tail at it.
Oh, yeah, thanks. Just call me Stubby after that one, right? Yeah, I got you. Yeah.
So,
go get it, bitch. Your tail's over there. Go fetch. Okay, got you.
Bounding over.
So what got you into VR then? To even get this far?
So basically, yeah. So
effectively, I didn't really even know
what VRChat was. Like, I seen the first instance of VR at the time before I even knew it was VR was it was when the Ugandan Knuckles meme was going around, and that was like at the height of its popularity. So I seen a lot of these little well, obviously it was VRChat, but it was like a 3D looking game, and I'm going, I don't know what this is, and it was the meme, and it was the little Ugandan Knuckles going, "Where's the Queen?" And then I kind of naturally discovered what it was, and it wasn't until my friend who had VR that you also know gave me a little shot off his headset. And after I tried on the headset, I thought, whoa, this is really cool. And there you go, I had to go buy my own one. And then I got involved into the VR games, and I got involved in the VR community that way. So that's how I got a VR headset and got into VR, was through somebody else. Because I didn't even know what VR was. And I love it. So I'm an addict. I'm an addict now.
So that means, Marky, you got off the bus after you paid your dues. Oh, gotcha. I understand. Gotcha. Okay.
Well, what was your expectations of VRChat before you got in versus now? Like, what are you expecting it to be?
My expectations?
Yeah, like, what did you think of it? Expectations of it, and then when you got in, did they change? Or
right. Yeah. Well, like I said, because I didn't know what VR was, it was a whole new thing for me. So I didn't look at it really and go, I'm going to try it, and I set expectations. I just tried the headset from my friend, and I just loved it straight away. And it made me buy the headset myself and download VRChat from Steam, and that was it. So, I didn't really have expectations. Didn't really have anything at all. Just...
You didn't have any preconceived notions?
Not really, no. It was, like I said, I didn't even know what it was. Didn't even know what VRChat was. No, it's quite,
Holy
I know, it might
shit,
be
he
a-
could have... Hell, he could have had somebody hand him a pair of welding goggles and go, here's VR, have a good time.
Wow, this is great shit, man. Wow. Oh my god.
It would have been probably cheaper, I can assure you.
No, yeah,
Oh, yeah.
probably.
VR is an
Well, I don't know. Some of that oxygen settling torch could be like a little bright to the eyes. But hey, look at the bright side. You got to burn everything out.
Well, that's it. That's it.
Yeah, VR is an expensive hobby to get into. Like, it's not cheap in the slightest.
No.
Well, Lion, come on. What hobby do you get in that isn't expensive? Come on, think about it. Any hobby that you think is, unless you're collecting stamps, and that can be expensive, anything you do, if you may classify as a hobby, it's going to get expensive. I don't care what it is. You should know that more than anybody, you know. Jesus Christ. You can collect rubber bands. It's going to get expensive. Think about it. What'd you do? Oh, I collect rubber bands. Yeah, you're going to be like that fool made a rubber band ball, and everybody looks at it. Sooner or later, or later, those bastards are going to break it. Somebody's going to get smacked in the jaw. Just think about it. That big of a ball, yeah.
Here's what I mean. I know most hobbies are going to be expensive, but think about like the setups Marky and I have to get into VR. There's the computers, which are expensive to run VR.
Yeah, I think if you were to go, there's multiple stages to like VR, I suppose. Yeah, like you've got just your start, you've got the Quest, then you've got desktops, which is just like a laptop or a PC. You've got the Quest, but then I think if you want the highest like tier of like involvement of VR, it will require a decent PC, trackers, base stations, a head-mounted display or your headset, things like that. So it will be like,
oh yeah,
it's an investment. It is a big investment. I must admit. No regrets though. Like, it is amazing. I've never had any regret. Do it. Get full body. Get good.
With you.
I love you.
With it.
If not, you're going to be like me, half stiffy.
Holy shit.
With the investment of your soul,
It is
you
worth
too
everything,
one
though.
day can sit in a furry avatar and lift your own leg.
Yes.
And look at it going, that's not my fucking leg. That's my avatar. What do I got to do with it?
Yeah, like it's interesting.
Worth every nickel.
It isn't interesting. Like from what I expected VRChat to be, I thought it to be kind of very cringy and basic. But when I came in and saw for what it was, man, I was surprised. And then I too kind of
blows you away, doesn't it?
spent a lot of money just to be hobbyist.
But Marky, when
Money
you
doesn't
got
buy
your
happiness,
first,
apparently. It buys you VR.
Marky, when you got your headset and everything else, what was the first reaction? You know, everybody's got a different reaction. What was your first thing? Wait a minute. Make sure I get this correct. The first thing you did once you put your headset on, what was the first thing you did?
All right.
Before
so you mean like the full body or just the headset?
No, just put the headset on and go, wow, look at that. I'm going to try that and give it hell and see what it's like.
I was just, again, the headset was on and it was just the level of immersion. I think the first game I played on VR, I think it was like a zombie shooting game. It's like an arcade style. You have to sort of survive. It was like a static zombie kind of shooter, but the immersion on that was crazy. So it wasn't even VRChat. Was the first game. My friend like borrowed the headset and it was that game. I think it was called Precognition, something like that. Anyway, that was a level of immersion because it lets you actually, like you look around as you're doing VR normally, but that I have never experienced anything like that before. And I grew up in the early 2000s playing video games like the original Xbox and the PlayStation 1. So this was like a whole new world. So to answer your question, I was just blown away by the immersion, just the straight up immersion of just being able to look around and see my hands, and hold the guns and see the zombies coming my way and shooting them. That was just out of this world. And to this day, I still get kind of blown away by the immersion that I get from VRChat. If I put the trackers on, I go, ooh, this was nice. It still blows me away. I might never get used to it.
I just can't.
I don't blame you. It is a hard thing to get used to. Like, look down your hands and see something other than you, or you look in a VRChat mirror and see another face looking back at you. I don't think.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, amazing. Amazing.
So for what you do, if there's anything VR or VRChat could do differently to make things easier on you, or you'd like to see change? What do you think that would be?
Maybe make it less expensive to get all the equipment needed to do full body VR.
or
Steam.
Wow,
You know, I don't have to take out a mortgage for this stuff again. You know,
Mark,
to be honest,
don't worry, Nick. Worry, folks. He didn't take his first nut and throw it out there in the window.
somebody took it and jumped on it. I got you.
I'm not entirely sure, to be honest, because like I said, I'm quite easygoing for the most part. If you mean strictly about VRChat and the services, I don't really know like what they could do to really improve. I know other people will have ideas, but for me personally, I'm just happy with the way VR is at the moment. I can't really argue with it. I can't fault it at the moment. At least I can think of. Get me back again. I might have something for you.
Fair enough. We'd always love to have you back, Marky. You're always welcome.
Always.
Guys. Get me back on this. Get me back. Get me back.
Of course. Always.
Let's go. Let's go.
I've never really had much interactions with the VRChat TikTok community. What's all that like?
Very different to what I thought it was going to be. Like my, again, I think I need to start at the beginning. When I first started making the content, I didn't know anybody at the time. So, like, obviously I knew you guys and stuff, but in terms of the realm of TikToking, especially in the VR community, it was very new to me, and I had no connections, I had no bridges there. So putting out videos, and you're seeing the feedback from the community saying, "Oh, that was funny, haha, love your stuff, keep up," and seeing yourself grow is really nice. I suppose I never expected to make as many friends through this. I went in there just thinking content only. I never expected to come out with lots of new connections, lots of happy memories, and lots of things to show for it, or grow as an individual, or my skills at editing to grow. Like, I never expected any of this to happen. So, overall, it was a good decision for me to actually get involved in the content creation side of things. Again, I've met so many good people. And again, fantastic. Yeah, I love you guys. Thank you for having me here. You've not said bye to me yet, so I'll stick around a bit longer.
Well, speaking from my standpoint, I'm glad I did have ever chance to meet you. You're an amazing person.
Oh, likewise. Oh, lying. No, likewise. And same with Raptor as well. Like, so many good people. Even outside the realm of TikTok, just so many nice, down-to-earth people that I've came across, and not so nice people. You get bad people too.
What do you mean down to earth? I get any closer, I'm going to be part of it. What are you talking about? You fucking want from me, man. Jesus Christ! Holy shit! Okay, folks. The lower you get, the brighter you're going to be as the ground.
That all applies except to Raptor, because he's already close enough to the ground.
Well, yeah.
I think if he jumps down there, you can see him.
Well, I'm surprised Raptor hasn't got any close to the ground. How many people just sit on him? Just pancaked himself into the dirt.
You're not supposed to tell everybody that. God damn, there's going to be a line outside. Holy shit. Now they're going to be fucking taking tickets. Do you want to sit on Old Man Raptor? Go right ahead. He's right over there. Oh, that'd be a ticket for you. Thank you very much. Have a good time.
I could always talk.
There's money involved in that,
Oh, I know. Well, the funny thing is we could talk to...
Fucking thanks a lot, Mark. Rent me out now. What the fine fuck? Holy shit.
Well, Raptor,
to make money somehow, right? There's some things to be made.
We could always put a hat on your avatar that says "seat here."
Ooh,
oh, thanks. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah. Sure, you don't want to be a Hogwarts one where you have to get, guess where you want to be. Yeah, I got you. The hat talks to you. Yeah, that'd be great.
Gryffindor.
Sit on me. Sit on me. I'm Gryffindor. I feel special today. Ooh, tickle, tickle, woo, woo.
Well, to be fair, Gryffindor deserves to be sat on by people because Hufflepuff is better.
Yeah, that's a debate I'm not willing to put into.
I'm not jumping in that boat, man.
It's got to get political, guys. It's got to get political here.
No, yeah, political, yeah.
Give me your hate in the comments.
Play with the hat.
I want to read it all.
Give me your hate in the... I want to read it all.
Yeah, tell us your favorite house.
It wasn't my fault. It was him. I didn't say that.
Well,
yeah, let us know what your favorite house is in the comment section below. Let us know.
Yeah, I live there. Don't worry.
You live there?
Hufflepuff.
Holy shit. Now I know where you've been hiding all this fucking time, and I thought it was my problem. Oh yeah, I can't find Raptor. Where's Lion? He's somewhere in Hogwarts. Don't look for him. You
Well,
won't find him.
to be fair, if I want to hide, who looks in the comment section anyway?
True, very true, very true, very true. I understand that one too. Yep,
Once you got involved with the TikTok community, where would you like to see yourself go with it? Like, do you have any expectations of yourself?
At the moment, to be honest, still, I don't really have expectations. I'm just glad to be doing what I'm doing, and I'm just happy that people enjoy what I do. I suppose, like, maybe get better at editing, make more connections, be more established, dare I say, maybe in the community side of things. Perhaps do Twitch streaming, play games. I haven't quite ventured down that route yet. But just be happy. That's my number one thing. Just enjoy what I'm doing. And make memories with the friends that I've made along the way, and hopefully make more friends too. So and just push my creativity a little bit more every time. Like, that's the only thing I could really ever hope for. Is just that. Just be happy. Be happy.
Don't worry.
Be happy.
Be happy.
Be happy. Wow. I knew that was coming.
Really?
No, at my height, anything comes over, it comes sooner.
Sooner or later, it just passes on over.
I was going to say, do you have a lot of things that go...
I got it! Ah, shit, it went by me. Fuck it, I'll get it later. Yeah. I don't got it, man. Well, right over my head. Why's that? Fucking get up high, you wouldn't be so low to the fucking ground, you might catch something.
Well, look at the bright side, Raptor. At your size, you can get flights for free. Me and Marky can just throw you up there on the roof. You don't have to pay for a flight.
Today, you
Hold on to the
ass.
plane wing.
You ain't going down that fucking road. You already did that this early this morning. Hey, look at that shake Raptor around. Look, wow, he's a pubic. It's going bad. And I said pubic doll, not cubic doll. Yeah.
Yeah, we heard pubic,
So
and it's okay.
yeah, pubic.
Yeah. You can just edit that. You can just edit that. It's okay.
Oh no, I don't edit anything.
Oh, we don't edit nothing out. We don't edit nothing out, man. What are you talking about? We just
The closest thing to editing these videos get intro, outro, and silence the beginning and after, and that's it. Everything else does not get touched.
That is it.
So if
Pure,
we don't touch
authentic
it.
content.
well,
Authenticity
You got it.
at its finest.
exactly, we try. Although, yeah, there are
we try. Yeah.
we try. So, what kind of skills do you think you've learned, and things you've learned doing all of this? Not going
so ever
in.
since doing this, I would learn
As a whole.
after
Starting.
as a whole. So okay. So I would say my people skills, social skills, the way that I talk to people. I think because I've again engaged with very different, the vast amounts of different kinds of people and their temperaments and different political opinions. I kind of feel like I've grown in that regard because I never really got to speak to as many people. Like, so I work in a social environment, but it's very easy to just go up to somebody in VRChat and literally engage in a conversation with them. And I've had many good conversations with them. So I would say that's one thing. Socially, I think it's easier for me to engage conversations and start friendships and stuff. Another thing I would say is overall content creation. I would say especially on the editing side of things, like I feel like over the last couple of weeks, couple of months, I've improved in terms of the quality from just transition effects, intros, to just overall image quality of like the videos that I do is getting better. So I would say those things are improving big time. Definitely. 100%.
Okay. So now here in the States, I'll ask you something else involving TikTok since you're a TikToker. I thought I'd ask you. Here in the States, you're looking on banning TikTok. How do you think that'll affect you? Have you heard anything about that?
Probably. I have heard whispers and murmurs about that. Probably, if that did happen, I don't know, like, if it's going to happen, but let's hypothetically say it did. It will have a knock-on effect to the things that I do. Would it make me stop? Probably not. But a large portion of the viewers that I have are indeed of the States. They're American. Some of them are European, but most of them is American. So there will be I will be hit. But then it's not going to just be me. A lot of other like online platforms will be hit. I think Twitch might be looking at getting hit as well at some point. I'm not entirely sure. I think somebody mentioned Twitch getting hit.
Really?
Or being banned. Apparently so. Again, don't quote me on that. But TikTok was one that a lot of people seem to be talking about. I hope it doesn't get banned in the States, because again, like a lot of you guys, you're the ones that watch my stuff, and it's like, you know,
so
I can't stop it, obviously, but
of course.
But
Would
I have
you-
heard of it.
Is there anything you think people should know to like adapt?
Truthfully, I don't know. I don't know. It depends how, I guess, the government's viewing on it. I don't know.
Well, I mean, like as
a
like a
content
content
creator,
creator itself, not like for like politically, not involving that, but like you as a content creator. If that's what I mean.
I would have to potentially, yeah. Would I have to like change my approach to things? Do you mean like if I got?
Do you
banned
think
for
if it's needed? If not, that's good too.
I don't think so. I don't think so. No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I could change my opinion on that at a later time, but at the moment, nah.
Okay, that's good to know. Well, I do know YouTube is also doing shorts too, and it's going pretty well. Similar to TikTok, it's like a clone.
Yeah, that's. Yeah, I have heard of like other like content creators also doing TikTok as well as YouTube Shorts. They'll post one video on TikTok and they'll post the same video on their YouTube channel as well. I suppose I could maybe look at that myself at some point. You never know. But I strictly just do TikTok. But I have heard of the YouTube. Yeah, I've heard of YouTube Shorts. A lot of content creators on TikTok are doing that as well. I personally know. I know a couple.
Okay.
You know, and you guys as well. You guys have got TikTok, and obviously you're on YouTube as well. So make sure you like, you follow, you give them some love. You know, make sure you give them some love. Spread the word. Share. Sharing is caring, guys. Come on.
Whoa. Don't take that too far.
Well, depends what you
might get us all
share.
in trouble. Yeah,
Well,
wait a minute. Whoa, back up the bus on that one, would you?
Well,
Whoa.
don't share that with Raptor.
Oh, yeah.
Well, now what the fuck is that supposed to fucking represent? Thanks fucking a lot.
I didn't throw you under the bus.
Can't you tell?
I didn't throw you under the bus.
What
I said,
bus? I just been
don't
hip-
share the love with you. I'm a different
Throw my
story.
plate.
Oh God.
Oh, yeah,
Different
okay.
story.
Here's a different story, folks. Go right ahead. Share it all you can.
Yeah, it is. I do. I was quite surprised to see such a huge TikTok community brewing and VRChat.
Yes.
I didn't expect it to be as large as it was.
Same here. Same. It was a whole different world. It was a different. Like, I put my foot into the water in terms of TikTok creation, and it was a big, deep ocean in terms of like the amount of people that were doing it, the more established content creators, the really young and upcoming content creators at the time, like myself. Yeah, it was massive. And there's a lot of interaction within the community. Again, going back a couple of subjects, making friends.
Yeah.
Like I've made a lot of friends through TikTok. Yeah, been amazing. Been so good.
If you didn't have friends in here, you'd be going over there in the corner just staring at the pillars. Going,
Exactly,
Wow, this
yeah.
is pretty. This is so
Yeah,
pretty.
yeah.
I
there's a
can't
mirror.
talk to you. I can't have friends. Bob said no. No friends. I gotta go talk to the pillars. Oh boy.
So, what
Stone cold
kind of
conversation.
content do you make, and what made you decide to jump into that?
Oh well, I would like to. Tough question again, because I think the kind of content that I make, mainly I do the things that I want to do because I find it fun. I
Yeah.
don't have, I feel, one strict style of
I
kind
know.
of videos. Lately, I've been doing more cinematic stuff.
Okay.
Lately, in terms of like higher, higher production, more cinematography. Sometimes a lot of my videos were meme format, so a lot of hee hee ha ha gag jokes. And I've got a couple of like more like emotional, thought-provoking kind of videos dotted around here or there. I don't really pigeonhole myself to one outright style of content. I know some content creators that kind of stick to the one market. Some of them are just like, they'll do the kind of the thirst talks. Some of them are just meme haha jokes. Some of them do a lot of cinematic work. And there's like myself that kind of does a bit of everything. I just think something in my head, I conceptualize it and I make it, and I hope it does well. And I hope I have fun doing it. That's all I will say in terms of the kind of content I do. A lot of metal music. A lot of metal music. That's one thing I will say. Big metal fan here. So a lot of my music videos will have metal songs and try to share the love for metal music, try and get people into metal, give it a lot more appreciation. Good.
Yeah.
Kick ass.
So what's your first metal song
Kick
you've
ass.
listened to?
First metal song. Ooh, dude. Probably Kill Switch
Jesus
Engage would
Christ,
probably
you're
be
gonna
my
fry
first one,
this
or
guy's
Disturbed.
brain.
Oh no, Overload.
Big Carter.
You gotta fry.
Big Carter.
Probably,
Hey,
definitely
you're
Disturbed.
peeing on the
Kill
floor.
Switch
I'm not
Engage.
mopping it up.
You think too hard, you're gonna shit yourself or piss on the floor. I don't want to clean that up.
With how
No,
close you are.
stop it.
No,
Stop it.
Raptor. With how
Here it
close you
comes,
are to
here
the
it comes, here
ground.
it comes.
With how close you are to the ground, you have no help but to mop it up when you walk through it.
You walk
That's
through
why
it,
I'm up
with your
here.
eyeballs in it.
What do you think I'm up here? What do you think I'm up here for? It's safer, okay?
That's some really metal shit.
Kill Switch Engage is a pretty good band.
Dope
I'm not-
band.
Oh yeah, I
Great
think,
band, yeah.
think the first song I heard from them
Definitely.
was My Last Serenade. I think it was by them.
Oh, first album. Yeah, that was the first singer as well, Jesse Leach. Good song. Great
Yeah.
song. Yeah. Wasn't my first one by them. I think mine was My Curse, because I'm a little bit younger than you. So when I got into metal, I was on their third, fourth album of Kill Switch Engage's time there.
Oh.
My Curse, I think, was the first song by them. Probably the biggest hit. Or End of Heartache.
End of
Trivium,
Heartache's
another
another
great
good one.
band. They were one of my early bands. Exactly. It's in
God
Resident
damn, I
Evil
feel
2, by
left
the way.
out over here. Fuck. My
Yeah.
heavy music was Iron Maiden and all that kind of shit. Caught
That's
it
still
right?
good
All
music.
those fuckers.
Yo,
That's still good music.
that is the
Yeah, I
granddaddy
didn't
of
say it
metal
was
music.
bad music. And I'm going over here going, what the fuck are these? Sorry, I'm a little behind time, folks. I'll catch up on the bus later.
It's okay.
But it's got a flat tire.
Well-
I'm going, who in the fuck are these people? What the fuck are you talking about? I
From-
have no fucking clue.
From bands that you would know, one of my favorite bands that I've come across, or albums anyways, Another Brick in the Wall. It's a really good album.
Ooh,
Mhm.
yeah.
I remember
Very
by,
good conceptual
that's by
album.
Pink.
Pink Floyd, yeah.
Yeah, isn't that by Pink Floyd? Yeah.
A friend of mine I grew
Yep.
up with, his dad had the movie, because during the time I think that came out, music was trying movie music videos. Like, the entire album stretched across some cinematic thing. So it'd tell a
Yes,
story,
yeah,
and
that's
then music would cut it.
Concept albums. Yeah, absolutely. Fantastic.
And that was
Brick
my
on the
first.
Wall is a great song as
Yeah,
well.
that was my first intro
Fantastic.
to that style of thing. Was Another Brick in the Wall, that concept album video.
Great album.
Went on like what, an hour, 30 minutes to an hour, I think. I don't remember. Great
Yeah.
album though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Great album.
It's a good album, yes.
Well, in terms,
It's an album that stood the test of time.
Oh.
Definitely.
another, as of recently, I found myself going back to some of the older metalcore stuff. So like
Mhm.
Adept, for an example.
Okay. Oh, yep. It was you that put me onto Adept. That's right, I
Yeah,
remember
good
them.
stuff.
Yep.
Great stuff.
Old metalcore.
I'm gonna have to
Yeah.
listen to that because I still like
If
I
you
said,
want a
I'm
list,
fucking
I
dark
can
over here
make
going,
you a list.
You can provide.
Yeah, I can
You'll be
believe what the
caught
last
in
the last part of that list is. Here's Raptor moaning. Here, have that one part of your list. You'll remember that one.
You know what, Raptor? I'll reach out to someone to make a metal song that includes you moaning.
Oh, shit.
It's just like the
God,
drop
no.
pulls the tail out.
Fuck no.
The temptation to pull your tail.
Sorry, I'm hanging from some vine. Yeah, right, gotcha.
There you are, just hanging on a vine in the background, swinging back and forth. And then as it ends, you just slowly rotate to the camera, make your moaning sound, and the song ends.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I would pay to see that. I would pay to see that.
Oh, yeah, I bet you would. Everybody else would too. Hey, look at the old man. He's playing stupid again. Why is that? He's hanging from a fucking vine, roping around all over the place.
You
No
hang it
big
upside
fucking
down.
deal. Wow.
And you hanging upside down would be the song cover. You know, like the visual cover most albums have?
Oh.
That would be it. Just him
It's like
hanging
hanging
upside
upside down, yeah.
It's a good thing I don't do that. Do
Wow.
that kind of thing, because I get myself in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, slightly. You know, that's bad because my sister hung me upside down in a fucking apple tree. So yeah,
What?
yeah, good memory. Oh yeah, my sister hung me upside down because I wouldn't leave her alone.
Yep.
I was picking on her, so she hung me upside down in an apple tree. Right?
Yep.
When I came home and everything else like this, Dad turned around and goes, "Why in the hell is he upside down? He's screaming like bloody murder and everything else." And he goes, he was like, he's being a pain. He's bothering me. He's bothering everybody now. What the heck and all this? And you know what happened? He cut me down and hung her upside down in the apple tree.
Yeah, see how you like it.
Yep, it's just funny things. It's just the way it goes. Yeah, see, nothing
nice.
changes. It just goes down. It just goes down the years. You know, now I'm older. Hey, well, let's hang Raptor upside down in that tree. You know, it's okay, folks. It don't hurt. It doesn't hurt only when the blood goes to your head. And yeah, you know which head I'm talking about. The one up here, please. Hey, what are you doing?
Jesus.
He's
I
up
tried
the
to escape.
walls, folks.
Damn it. Oh.
We caught you. We trying to run, aren't you?
Trying to run from us, huh?
You can run, but you can't
Don't run
hide.
too fast. I won't catch up.
Can't hide.
I can't
We know
catch
where
you.
you
That's
are.
it.
We know your
I'll be over
socials.
there trying to catch. We know your socials.
You know, I feel like quoting Rick and Morty a little bit here. You can run, but you can't hide,
Alright.
bitch.
Yeah. Morty, don't touch your ding dong.
Morty, I want you to hide this seed way upside your butthole, Morty. Do it for
Way
Grandpa.
up there.
Do it for Grandpa. Grandpa, are you drunk again? Shut up, Morty. I got other things to do. Go play
Hey,
with
Morty,
yourself.
Morty,
Turn me over, Morty. I turned it down for you, Morty.
turn me over.
Turn me
Get really wrecked, son.
Turn it 40, Morty.
Way up there.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, hell yeah.
I know.
Oh, great
Oh.
stuff. Well, we appreciate you coming here, Mark. It's very much a pleasure. And you're always welcome back again.
Oh,
whenever
thank you for
want.
having me here.
Well,
I
yeah.
appreciate that, yeah. Thank
Yeah,
you for
come,
letting
yeah,
me spend
no
some time,
problem at all.
letting me chill, you know.
No problemo.
Thank you for the offer.
Yeah, you
Make
got it.
sure that make sure you guys again follow, you know, share the stuff, like, comment. We still want to know what your houses are, what your favorite houses in Hogwarts are, and let us know some of your metal bands that you do like if you like metal. But again, thank you guys for letting me be
No
here.
problem.
That was very kind of you to reach
You,
out.
Anything
you're
you want to
welcome.
plug, you're more than welcome to plug your own stuff. Socials, TikTok, whatever you want. Also, if
Just
you
leave
want
my
to follow
tail out
Mark,
of it.
show Mark
Leave
his...
my tail out of me, son of a bitch.
You said plug.
Oh, man.
Okay. Let me rephrase. Share your content.
Thank you.
Tell people where they can find you, not pull the plug out of Raptor.
Oh. You can find me on TikTok by the name of Markoragon VR. You'll find me with the red and black metal Nardo. Please follow.
Give me more followers, please.
Everything will be down in the description below. Thank you for joining us today. Enjoy the rest of your morning. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Take care. Just stay away from my tail.